Hi, second grade. Welcome to our math workshop for today. The materials that you're going to need for this lesson are this perfect 499 game board or a piece of paper to record your work on, your 0 through 9 cards, and something to write with. Once you have your materials ready, go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've been talking about subtraction. We're working with multi-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers, and focusing on subtracting hundreds with hundreds, tens with tens, and ones with ones. And remembering that sometimes we have to decompose 100 into 10 tens in order to do this. So today, your activity is more of a game, and I'm going to show you how it's done. So remember, for this lesson, you need this perfect 499 game board, or you can make your own using a piece of paper, your number cards, and something to write with. So I'm going to show you how to get started on this game. Right here in this first box, it says problem. Then it says hundreds, tens, and ones. So what you're going to do, everybody's going to do this in their first box. You're going to write 499 because that's the number we're starting with. Our goal in this game is to get as close to 0 as we can in 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. So you're going to get 4 moves to take your 499 down as close to 0 as you can. So what you're going to do after you write 499 is record your hundreds, tens, and ones. We have 400. So in one box, you're going to draw the blocks. Okay, so I have 4 hundreds, 9 tens, and 9 ones. And you're gonna write that. So you can see this separates one spot, and it's 499 with 4 hundreds, 9 tens, and 9 ones. So you'll draw the picture in one box, write the numbers in the other box. I made a mistake right here. Okay, then you're gonna use your cards. You're gonna draw cards to figure out what your first number you're subtracting from 429 is. So mix up your cards so that you don't know which one's on top. I'm pulling 8, 5, and 2. Now remember, 499 has to be the bigger number of the two because we're taking something away from 499. So I pulled an 8, a 5, and a 2. I can't take 852 away from 499 because it's more than I have. So I need to arrange these digits in a way that gives me the biggest number I can make that's still smaller than 499. So if I put the 5 here, 500 is still bigger than 400. So it has to be 200 something, 258. Could I make a bigger number? I can, 285. So 285 is the biggest number I can make. That's still smaller than 499. So 499 minus 258. Okay, so now what you're going to do next is you would cross out 258. So I'm going to start with the ones. I need to take away 8 ones from 9 ones. 9 is bigger than 8, so I don't even have to regroup. I can just cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm left with 1, 1. 9 minus 5. Or 90 minus 50, because this is our tens place. I have 9 tens. Can I take 5 away? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many am I left with? I'm left with 4, okay? And 2 hundreds. I have 4 hundreds. I'm taking 2 hundreds away. 1, 2. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my new blocks in the next box. And I'm going to start that equation with the number that's left over. So I have 200 from up here, this 2 are down here now, 4 10s, and 1 1. So the number that goes here is what these two numbers equals, and these two numbers equal 241. So I'm gonna write 241 here. Now, I'm gonna put these cards back into the mix. I can add them to the bottom, I can put them off to the side till I run out. It's your choice. And you're gonna repeat the same process.
Okay, so now I'm going to draw 3 more cards. 7, 6, and 0.
Okay, well I definitely know that 700 is bigger than 200, so I can't make that number here. What if I put the 6 first? 600 is still bigger than 200. Okay, so now I know that that 0 has to go first, which means we're only gonna get a 2-digit number here. Is 67 the biggest 2-digit number I can make? No, I can make 76. So I'm gonna go 241 minus 76. Okay, so now I'm going to subtract again. This time, let's take a look at what I have going on here. I have 1 1, and I need to take away 6 ones. Can I do that right now? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, what's this called? Decompose a 10 to make 10 ones. Now, can I take 6 ones away? Yes. Let's take away 6 ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, now I gotta do my 10s. I have 3 10s left because I just decomposed one. I have 3 10s and I need to take away 7 10s. I can't do that without decomposing again. So I'm gonna decompose 100 this time. And I'm gonna add 10 10s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
These boxes are a little small, so try not to write too big. Okay, can I take 7 10s away now? Absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's already gone. 7. Okay, and for this one, we have no hundreds, so we don't have to take any hundreds away. So now, what are we left with? We're left with 100, and then we have
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 10s, and 1, 2, 3, 4 1s. Then you repeat the process again. You get to do this 2 more times. So I'm gonna repeat it 2 more times. We are left with no hundreds, 3 10s, and 2 1s. So we don't have any hundreds anymore, so we don't have to put anything in this box. You could put an X through it so that you remember not to write anything there. Oops, I should have put these, sorry. I should have put these down below.
1, 2, 3.
Sorry about that. Okay, so now I'm left with 32. Once you only have 2 digits left, you're gonna switch over from 3 cards to 2 cards, okay? So, I'm gonna show you how that's done. All right, I just pulled an 8 and a 5. 8 and 5. I can't take 85 away from 32 because I don't have 85. What if I switch them? Oh, this number is still too big. So what you're gonna do if this happens to you is you're gonna put those cards aside and try it again. Okay, let's see. I've got a 2 and a 7. 72 is too big, but I could switch these numbers around and I've got 27. Is 27 less than 32? Yes. So I'm going to take away 27. Okay. That means that I need to take away 7 ones from 2 ones. So what do I have to do first? I have to decompose. I'm going to decompose here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Now can I take away 7? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Now I need to take away 2 from 3. And I can do that pretty easily. 1, 2. So what am I left with? Let's see how close to 0 I got. I have no hundreds and no tens left. How many ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got all the way down to 5, which is pretty close. So what you're gonna do is you'll write whatever number you got closest to, and then I'm gonna show you the final step. So the final step is this number line down here, and you're gonna show what you did up here on a number line. So, okay, so once you finish the top half, then you're gonna come down here to your number line, and you're gonna choose one of these problems to write down. So I'm gonna just use 499 minus 258, and I'm gonna show you how you could show this on a number line. So I'm gonna go 499, and then I'm gonna subtract hundreds, tens, then ones. So if I start at 499 and I subtract 100, what number am I at? $399. Now, that's one of my hundreds. Now I've got to do another one. What's 399 minus 100? 299. Okay, now I have 5 tens to subtract. If you want, you could show your tens by going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Or you could go like this and say minus 50. Let's see, 299 minus 50. So if we're at 299 and we're taking away 50, we're focusing on this place right here. 9 minus 5, or 90 minus 50. So what's 9 minus 5, or 90 minus 50? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So this 2 is going to stay the same. This 9 is going to go to a 4, and this 9 is going to stay the same because we didn't change anything about the ones yet. So you can see here that we did the hundreds first, then we did the tens. So what do we have left? We've got to do the ones. So we're at 249, and we're taking away 9 ones. So let's see what that would look like. So 249, 248, 247, 246, 245, 244, 243, 242, 241. So now do you see how this number is the same as this number? That's what the goal down here is to show. So you don't have to do every single one of these. You're just choosing one to show on the number line. You can choose to split up the hundreds, or you can choose to keep them together. Same with the tens. For this one, I split up the hundreds and I kept the tens together. So you have an example of each. Okay, boys and girls, that's all for today. This is a game activity that you do not have to add an attachment for. When you are done with this assignment, be sure to mark it as done, but you do not have to add an attachment. Have fun, bye.